Okay, this is a video unbox for the BGVP-DMS. This is the newer model of the DMG, whereas the DM7 is the newer model of the DM6. It's one BA added. This is configuration is 1 dynamic plus 6 balanced armatures. Nulls plus BGVP. So they got some nulls in there, and some of them are BGVP BAs or rebranded. I'm not really sure. That's a lot though. That's 7 drivers. Same as the DM. From DM7 have 6 drivers actually. Go ahead and get this out. I'm gonna go easy. Okay. Alright. Same presentation as the DM7. Same tip selection. It looks, going by memory, I'd have to go take a look at the other box. Is that vent a functional vent, or is it aesthetic only? It would surprise me if BGVP did something for just purely aesthetic purposes. If that is in fact a vent, that would be quite cool. You have warranty, quality control. This would be the cable. Cable is decent. It rolls up. This looks like the file, left, right side, like the old car audio or home audio cables, where the channels are next to each other instead of wound around one another. I kind of like this actually, so I don't mind. It's not blingy. I can deal with that. Plus, this is at a reasonable price. Let's go ahead and get these out. Fun. Okay. The body looks a lot like the DMG, BGVP-DMS. It's got the grip on the nozzle, which is quite cool. Looks like we had a breather hole right there. Possibly another somewhere. Not seen it yet. So does that work? That would take somebody like Techman Z to crack it open. I don't think I'm going to crack this open, but I wonder. I'm going to try to ask if this is actually a functional screen. Not really sure what it would do except for the dynamic drive. The balance armatures, I don't really think the performance is related to open or close back because of the design of those drivers. But a dynamic driver with air, without air, of course, has different performance parameters depending on how much air it's given or denied. So that'll be interesting. If that's functional, that'll be super cool. If that's not, that would be something like a Senfer, which I'm not a fan of. So price, I think, is probably affordable relative to some of the other stuff that I've got on my channel recently. So all it has to do is sound good, and I'll give a listening impression probably in a couple days. I've got my head on the 12BA by Fearless right now, so I'm not going to interrupt that. But since I got this in my hand, might as well go ahead and introduce it. So this is the BGVP-DMS. It is a 7 driver. Yes, 7 drivers. It has 6 balanced armatures, nulls plus BGVP BAs, which are, does BGVP make their own BAs, or are they rebranded nulls or Sonian or something else? I don't know. Maybe somebody can chime in on that. And next video will be listening impressions. It looks cool. If that screen actually does something, you know what? I'll be able to tell you next time, because I could just put my fingers over it. I could tape it and then pull the tape off while I'm listening, and then definitely figure out if that's functional or not. That's a pretty ghetto but effective way, is it not? If that's breathing and I cover it while I'm listening to it, instead of, you know, watching, maybe I push it in my ear and it sounds different, I put tape on it and then just peel it off while I'm listening. And that wouldn't have any like pressure difference, which would make my brain think it sounded different. So I just decided on camera how I'm going to figure that out. Sometimes the brain, the synapse is firing. And I'm out.
Selling